Here we go. So, previously on the Wild Raids, a company of two very heinous individuals with the help of a whole bunch of small Jotas managed to destroy a village, kill basically everyone, with the exception of a small boy. Then they made it through a forest for a couple of days, during which they made some progress and understood the wilderness a little bit better. Of course, finding Franks the most difficult creatures, including, of course, the seagull. But, with good advice, they managed to find a very big hill that is somehow magically enhanced. And that's on this hill they decided their latest plan of action: to move to a nearby village to sack it as well. So, during your descent, you started to move down as a couple of Jotas left there to make sort of an encampment and start to form their tunnel system in the hill. But as you're walking down, you feel that the ground is still a bit slippery after the rain, so you're stepping carefully. Unfortunately, a barbarian wasn't that careful, so he slipped up and he just started rolling down the hill, and then at one moment you could have sworn, but the grass just like swallowed him whole. When you come up to a place, there's no trace of him and no trace of any holes or anything like that, which is completely ridiculous. But somehow he's no longer there. So, what do you do?
I avoid that patch of grass.
Wait,
so
why
far.
don't you just summon a creature that's perfect at bringing him back?
Oh yeah, so
Jokes aside.
yeah, jokes aside, but that's a good thing. I wanted to bring up a thing about the move, which I think is really good. I think about your summoning, Olaf, that in order to make sure that the creature is good for a job, you need to know what the job is.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
obviously.
Yeah, and I do mean like, for example, you say, okay, I want this creature to be summoned to conquer a kingdom, but you don't know what it's supposed to do that. And you don't know the defenses of the kingdom, for example. So, summoning a perfect creature would be impossible. So you need to know.
That's why the move state that I need to specify what it's good for and what it isn't.
Exactly. So, moving on.
I mean, like, even if that's the case, why can't I just say it's good for conquering a kingdom?
That's too vague, I think.
Okay.
But yeah. Just saying. Okay, so yeah, some forest ambience for you. Here we go. Now, where do you go?
So
What do you do?
I believe we were headed for this village. I'm gonna mark it here.
Yep,
You know,
were.
for the ruler. I mean, Jota would be ready to do that unless Olaf's got anything to do.
Nope.
All right, and I just gotta be sure. I'm sure. Leveling up is 8 XP for level 1, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, we go. The Jota will lead.
All right. So, from the hill, you start moving. And since the Jota is leading, by all means...
They cackle and chirp as they slide down the hill, wet, you know.
Oh, interesting. Well, let's see then. Roll your wisdom.
Very well. Is this a defy danger?
This is the custom move that we used last time, but this time, we're wisdom.
Woo.
Okay, so
All right.
just a reminder, what would you would have get. So yeah, 7 is 1, by the way. But yeah,
Yep.
something like this. So on a 6, well, as you travel through the forested area, the Joda don't immediately notice that, but they start to hear a slight like chirping, as if the birds are chirping something that's it's a bit unnatural, but you fail to understand that immediately. Before you, I presume, Sharpbeak would be the most knowledgeable of them. He notices that all around you on the trees, on every branch, there's a whole bunch of sparrows. Just, there's tons of them. Hundreds, literally. They don't chirp all at the same time, but still, like, that collection of birds is scary, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
So, Olaf, you notice that after a few moments as well, since the Jotas would probably stop their advance. And what do you do?
Sharpbeak would say, "Birdies, watch. Give us wings, we kill them."
I just look around and I'm like, what? They're birds.
Yeah, and you see them just looking at you, moving their heads from side to side, kind of concentrating on your voice and chirping back. Like,
Aw, but I'm hungry.
Then catch them yourself.
and then you hear like. It looks like they're trying to mimic your voice.
Sharpbeak would continue the way, unless Olaf says otherwise. He looks back. We go.
Yeah, I just follow.
Okay.
We continue.
Hundreds of small birds follow you from branch to branch. It seems that their numbers are increasing, and they're attentively trying to listen to you. And some of them are still trying to replicate that. So yeah. What did you do? It seems like the sun is still up, and you have several hours till you get somewhere through the forest.
Mm-hmm. As Sharpbeak travels the pack, he would be keeping his eye out to the birds and keeping his eye out for anything else in the forest that might be unusual.
Mm-hmm.
That's all, though.
Okay. What about you, Olaf? Yes.
No, nothing.
All right. So, Sharpbeak, roll me your wisdom.
Sharpbeak shall. Is this a defy danger, or...
In this case, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, Sharpbeak looks from side to side, always keeping in mind that he has to make sure that he looks at the birds, he looks at his pack, like nobody of you would be lost or anything. But roll me a d6. Basically, it's your damage, I think. Okay. So, sooner rather than later, you notice that one of you is missing.
Yeah, Sharpbeak says, "Stop!" And the pack stops, and he he kind of like hops about the pack, almost like a prancing doe through bushes. Like, you know, recounting them like maybe twice or 3 times.
Yep.
You know,
one is missing, definitely.
Certainly one is gone. Sharpbeak says, "Did you see any go? Where is? I gotta get a name now. Where is Taro? Taro gone."
I just looked down at you and was like, "No, I did not see any of your." What do you?
No, yeah, he's primarily interrogating the rest of his pack.
Yeah.
Because he didn't catch it. Maybe they did.
They don't know. They literally don't know. Like, he's there 1 minute and then now he's gone.
Head back, we should.
But we already walked so far.
Losing more of my kin by the day. Dangerous.
And
these
then you
woods are.
hear the birds like, beep, beep, but I already walked so far. But I already walked so far.
Alright. These things are starting to annoy me.
Good. Kill them.
I just look around and it's like, possible. Could.
Summon Great Bird Snatcher.
Yep.
Well, I can summon something, but that might also put your pack in danger. And I just squint my eyes a little and it's like, well,
he blinks his eyes dumbly.
Shabik.
Says,
Summoning
"Go
it
back or summon creature."
Shabik. Roll me another wisdom, please.
Sure. Let's see here. Defy danger?
Yes. That's the same thing. Hopefully you don't fail that.
Flat roll.
Oh, another
Hey, you
D6,
gained
mate.
3 EXP.
Yes, free XP.
Yeah.
Hopefully the D6 is 1 again. No. Okay. You look about as you were talking with Olaf. 3 more of you are missing. They're gone.
Yeah, Sharpbeak. I mean, are you summoning at this point? Olaf?
Yeah, I'm gonna summon at this point. And what would this thing require? Well, obviously its purpose is to kill all the surrounding birds that is annoying me right now.
Sure.
And I guess I'm gonna say that it is super fast. And it isn't how can I word it so that it's able to fly? It is.
You can word it, it's able to fly, if you want.
Yeah, but I can only say one thing.
Yes,
one thing
I know.
It is, which means I already said it's not. I guess, okay, let's put it this way. Sure. It's. One thing it is that it's an avian creature of some kind.
Avian.
And, yeah, and
Okay.
it is not slow.
Okay.
So,
Good.
yep, that's what I want to summon. And its purpose is to
Kill the
Kill.
bird. Yes, I
kill
got
the
you.
bird.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do it. Let's do it. Sounds legit.
7.
Okay, what do you choose?
I'll have fun and say it's perfect for the job. Let's see if it does what I want it to do.
Okay, you finish your summoning ritual, changing the shape of reality, and you see coming forth a great hawk. And he just like takes a couple of swings. You see the birds kind of start swirling around and forming sort of a tornado of sparrows all around you. The hawk is taken aback for a moment, but then he looks down he looks at the Jodas. Sharpbeak, do you do anything?
Sharpbeak looks back at the hawk.
Uh-huh.
Glaring.
Uh-huh.
Like
okay, you don't do anything. You just glare.
Yeah, he
Okay.
Right now,
he watches with his pack.
I'm just standing there with both of my arms, like, you know, pinned to to my waist, and just looking at this hawk is like, what are you gonna do?
Uh-huh.
just
okay.
anticipating it to do something.
Okay. We'll do it fairly. Okay. Oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. So, and we'll see. I'm sorry, Sharpbeak. I'm just so sorry. It dives on one of the Jotas, and I want to know what it do.
Kill! And we swarm the hawk.
Swarm?
Yeah, we swarm the hawk if it dives on one of us.
Do you know how hawks do things?
I think this hawk has the
We were
ability
all
called
watching.
flyby.
Yeah.
Alright, so
has
as
the
if
ability
it
called
swoops
flyby,
down, if it swoops
and-
down to harry us, we would jump up with our gnashing claws and maws.
Okay,
trying to catch
okay.
it.
I don't think you
yeah,
understand how hawks work, but yes.
You want to catch him as he flies away with one of you. Yes, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dexterity.
Defy danger.
Danger, dexterity. You have to be really quick and really dexterous in order to do that. Yes! So you jump on him, you manage to break up his flight, and you rip out one of your friends, and he ends up on the ground. There's a moment when he flaps his wings, he's about to take flight again. What do you do?
Sharpbeak says,
Now you want
Food! Food! Swarm!
Good, good, swarm him.
Alright,
Meanwhile,
so come.
the bickering of the birds all around you, Olaf, it starts to mimic the same thing. It's like, swarm, 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 swarm.
And I just stand there, just with one of
It's
my
just
fingers
a
to my ears.
whirlwind of birds all around you.
And I'm like, all right, that didn't work. I'm gonna try to summon again, but this time a different creature. Obviously, the objective is still kill all the birds.
I understand.
Okay, and this time it's good at shooting.
Well, while you're thinking, Jotas, roll me Constitution for that swarm.
Like, it's overcome, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Okay. What's your choice?
See here.
Okay, while you're thinking, Olaf, describe the creature.
It is one thing it's good at is firing projectiles,
Good.
and it is not mobile.
Ah.
So it's a stationary creature that shoots projectiles.
Okay.
And the purpose of it is to kill all the birds.
All right, let's do this shit.
11.
Whoa!
Will
Boom!
do both.
Okay. That's
I want to summon my turret, please.
That's so bad. But yes, it will kill a lot of things. And what did you roll, Jotas?
Well, overcome got a 9. I got
Yes.
a 5 for the damage.
Damage?
I
Ah, you.
chose many lives are lost.
Oh. Oof. 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 Okay. Okay, then you don't want to. It's gonna be bad. Okay, so what you summon, Olaf, is something resembling. At first, you think it's insect because of like it's covered
It has like
in
a hard carapace around it. And
hard
everything.
carapace. But then, as it starts moving its top side, and you see it's almost doesn't have any legs. It's just like almost stationary, like completely.
Yeah.
And the carapace starts to move, and you see that actually it's not the insect-like carapace. It's just a whole bunch of really small, tiny needles
Oh.
And it starts to basically grow up, and you see it's completely covered, like, in thin, at least half-foot long needles.
Okay, so is all the needle on top of it?
Yes. Like, it's basically a small mound covered in needles, basically.
I dive to the ground.
At this point. Yes. Dive to the ground. Dexterity, please. Jotas, I expect you to do something as well.
Seeing Olaf dive, the Jotas would as well. They're already pretty low.
Good.
Oh, I failed.
Good. So yeah, Jotas. What do you do? Like, do you duck? Do you start digging? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, and I said we mimic Olaf. We dive to the ground.
Dive to the ground. Okay. Do it. Probably dexterity. Boom! Perfect for Jotas. Not so perfect for Olaf. So this thing is perfect at killing birds. So it does fire damage. It does 2d4 of it, to be precise. Enough to kill any bird, even the big ones. And it's doing the damage for everything. Did I? Ah,
you roll 2d8.
Yeah, sorry. My bad. My bad. 2d4. You're not dead. Don't worry. Okay, 5. 5 fire damage as you're pierced by several of those thin needles, and you see basically parts of your well, not armor. I think you're just not wearing armor. Just a robe. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, a robe.
Part of your robe starts burning up, and you see as the whole bunch of birds, like completely, like they've burnt to a crisp, and there's a whole bunch of ash, just an ash cloud, moves down as you see that your creature dissipates from existence. And the chirping of birds that being chirping, shroom, 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 it dies down with them. And yeah, you have 2 needles stuck in your chest. Well, one in the chest, another one in the thigh, probably.
Yeah, I'll just pull it out. Just pluck and pluck.
Yep.
Yep, and I just stand up and just dust myself off.
Sharpbeak gets up and says, "We return to hill. Come!"
I just like, but we already went so far.
He walks defiantly.
You walk back.
Pushing out his mane.
Oh my god. So you want to go all the way back?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright. So, Olaf, what do you do? Like, he starts walking back.
How far away is the village?
Village? Well, basically,
Is it
around
the
around
day's
half a
walk?
day, you would reach like this distance. Around half a day, but it didn't yet pass. Like, you've been traveling for several hours, so you are around like here, somewhere like here. So yeah, like village is 2 days, basically.
2 days.
Yeah.
Why are we going to the northern?
I don't know.
Because the one that's closest to us is destroyed already. That's where your cave is.
Yeah, no. Like, well, why don't we go to the southern village?
I don't
That
know.
way, it's just in between these two. When did we decide to go to that village?
I know, you're walking with us.
Last session. The last session.
Oh,
But yeah.
God.
So, what do you do?
I just sigh and I guess I can just go to the village myself.
Dun dun dun.
I just stand there and watch you walk away, and I say, "All right, well, if that's the case, repopulate your group, and then meet me at the village."
He looks back. Will! And he says, "Run!" And we all go bolting off towards the hill as fast as our legs can carry.
You want to go there as fast as you can.
Yep, we're gonna start running. Like, not walking pace like we were with Olaf, right?
Okay. So
but jogging.
not paying
/
attention too much to anything, just like running. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, that works.
I will summon in a creature.
By all
Its
means.
purpose is to carry me to that village.
Mm-hmm.
And carry me to the village while protecting me. It's important. That needs to be stated. And
Okay.
it is heavily armored and not slow.
Sure.
Okay.
But meanwhile, the Jota, would you please roll me dexterity to make sure that you're so fast that nothing can catch up to you, do anything bad to you, whatever. Perfect. Job done. Now, Olaf, what about the summon?
Yeah.
What about it,
about
man?
the summon? Oh, I failed. So that's great.
Okay. I slightly changed the custom move, but it's still bad. So, would you please roll me 2d6 flat? Just use any flat stat
Here
if
you
you
go.
have one.
I failed
Oh
again.
my god. Why are you doing this, mate? Why?
Don't ask me. Don't ask me, man. The,
The
dice,
dice.
Want this character to die. So
Dice.
I don't know what else I could do. I already have a +3 on my roll.
You remember that, yes?
hmm
It still stayed. I just stayed it on the 6. I just on the 6.
Ah, okay.
So yeah. Roll me that damage.
My damage die.
Yes, your damage die. I removed it so it would be the damage die. So it wouldn't be that bad, but still bad.
Okay.
So
Well,
yeah.
if that's my punishment.
It is.
then-
And then
Oh.
a permanent ability. Don't forget that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
So for that,
I'll take wisdom. I'll be confused.
sure, by all means.
And I will summon the same creature again.
Sure.
8. It will be perfect for the job.
Okay. So. This is okay. So, what you see is something that you would describe as if you took a horse, then gave it horns, like on a unicorn, but 3 of them. Then you make it feed for around 5 years, make it really, really meaty and big. Then ensure that you use some transmutation magic in order to make it extra ugly. Cover it with a very thick carapace, as if on a turtle. And then on top of that, it has like giant legs, almost as tall as the tree stumps.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing is standing there, looking at you. You're not sure what it's thinking, but if it would just trample you, you would probably just die.
I just look back at it, and I'm just waiting for what it does.
Okay. It looks about for a couple of moments. Then it looks at one of the trees. It opens its mouth. You see that it has 2 arrays of teeth, unlike a horse. And it basically clamps its face on the treetop, and it starts munching. As you see, almost the entire treetop is like crushing in one bite, like.
And I just stand there and just like, huh. Well, guess it's not gonna take me to that village. So I'm just gonna take a couple paces away from it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna summon another one. I'm gonna keep doing this until it succeeds. So
Sure.
yeah. Same thing. Its purpose is to protect me while taking me to the village. It is armored and not slow.
Good luck.
Hey, again. Come on. I'll summon another permanent creature.
Okay. So, this time, you see a giant spider, the size of a house probably. Its thick layer of armor definitely wouldn't be pierced by any arrows or swords. They'll probably just slide to the side. You do understand from what you know about spiders that even though it's quite big and its abdomen is quite meaty, this creature definitely is very agile for its size. And the fact that it usually doesn't move too much is deceptive, because when it needs to, it moves really fast.
Interesting. Cool.
So yeah, it jumps at you.
Okay.
What do you do?
Huh.
So yeah, a house jumps at you.
And I just summon a creature to block it.
You should do something before summoning. You
Uh,
know. I'll just make it more good for you. Come on. Let's make it spicy.
I guess I'll just jump out of the way. Unless I can just stand there and just endure it.
I don't think you can take it, but if you want to, maybe you'll take it if you would just like be trampled completely into the ground. Maybe you can take it. We'll see.
I'll dodge.
It would be
I'll
painful.
I'll be partial.
Okay. So you can dodge, but from what position you have, you would be dodging backwards towards a creature that's been eating the tree stump.
Sure.
Okay, so you roll back, the giant spider misses, several trees got cracked and snapping sounds are crushing the air as you roll back and you kind of stop yourself as you almost touch the creature who's munching on the tree. It looks back at you, then it looks on the spider. The spider poses for a moment and then jumps again as the creature kind of moves back and you are in the middle.
Uh-huh.
They're about to go at it. What do you do?
I was gonna say, can I summon here?
If you, like, we already described that you summon with your words mostly, yes? So,
Yeah,
I say...
word and mind.
Yeah, word and mind, like concentration and wording. So, I say, if you speak really quickly, you'll do it. But, you know, to speak quickly, that's probably gonna be charisma. Like, pronunciation is a thing. You don't want to butch that shit. So, charisma would be an enabler. Then you'll be able to summon.
Nah, I'll just jump out of the way.
Okay, jump in again.
Failed.
Okay. So, what you see as you're about to jump, you just leaning down the side, you start your motion as your body is basically relentlessly thrown aback by one of the big legs of rhinoceros triple corn. And it throws you back almost at the leg of the spider. You slightly hit one of his jaws. You feel a sting and burning sensation, then you just fall back and you see them fighting at the sides. You feel the place where you hit the spider, it's burning. It's burning just as if fire is in there.
Okay.
What do you do? Right now they're fighting each other.
Move away from the fight.
Move away from the fight. Like, do you want to do it like really fast? What do you want to do?
Yeah. just run away.
Okay, really fast.
Yeah.
Good. Use your dexterity in order to run really fast. Okay. You can either run really fast, or you would need to make sure that your wound is fine. It's either or. Like, either you check your wound, or you run really fast.
I run really fast.
Okay, you run really fast, you don't look back, the sounds of those creatures battling each other finally die down for you. You're not sure what's gonna happen next, but what you are sure of is that you feel nauseous. Like, really bad.
Okay.
Could you roll me some con? That's oh. Oh yeah, you take a couple of bursts like that. Oh, that shit is nasty, and you're sick.
Okay.
You are sick. Okay, so what do you do now?
So is that a debility?
Yes, it is a debility at this point.
I'll drink a potion. Get rid of that.
Okay, good. You drank that. It's still burning though.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't have an antidote, so, or antitoxin, so.
So what do you do?
You know. Well, best way to survive is to get to that village and, you know, find some antitoxin. So I'm gonna summon another creature to take me there as fast as possible.
Okay.
So this time,
good luck.
It's an avian creature, and it's definitely not slow.
An avian creature, definitely not slow, needs to get you to a village. All right.
While protecting me, of course.
While protecting you. Okay. So avian, not slow. What's your choice?
Let's summon another permanent creature.
Okay. What about the Jotas, though? How do you feel, guys? It's quite good breeze running through the forest. It's just like, it's good. We're coming home. Like, definitely, our friends there managed to multiply during a couple of hours we've been missing.
The expectation that Sharpbeak has, but he's currently like. I guess they kind of do feel some complex emotions. Some. I think he's feeling a bit deterred, but he's resolute. Like, we will get to that village and we will have a nice feast. But first, we must tuck in together and replenish our ranks in time.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So. From what you can understand, Olaf, you summoned a bird of rock.
Okay.
It's a big one. And immediately around it, well, once you summon it, like several trees that just basically get slashed down. It's slightly above. It's flapping its wings a couple of times. You get pushed down to the ground a little bit, and then it just starts looking about. You understand that amongst all the forest, you are the only thing it would be capable of feeding on, because you're the biggest target around here, at least. Because you did make
the two giant creatures.
You did make your way away from them, and you rolled for it.
Sure, but like, are they out of distance that the rock can't see?
You summon it immediately. It looks at you. What do you do?
I mean, if it's just looking at me and
at
assessing the prey.
At this point, yes.
I'm just gonna summon another creature.
Okay, what do you want to summon?
I mean, I know what it's gonna do, so I'll summon a creature that is capable of killing the rock.
Okay.
Purpose is to kill this rock. While and protect me. And it is extremely poisonous.
Okay.
And it is not grounded.
Okay, extremely poisonous, not grounded, kill the rock, protect you.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes.
There you go.
Woo! Finally! Some nice rolls for you. And what you summon is basically a giant snake, which is almost the size of the rock. It's a cobra that you can say from its shape of its head and from the shape of its tail. It gets this thing that makes a sound. And it immediately just lunges at the rock. The rock lunges at that, but of course it wasn't expecting such a foe appear right in the middle of the space between you and it. So it didn't expect that. The unrelenting snake just jumps at it, releases a whole bunch of poison, and you see just the life flickers from the rock as the both creatures dissipate into nothingness.
Okay. I'll stand back up and like dust myself off. And,
yeah, you just look about. There's a whole bunch of just fallen trees, just broken branches, stuff like this.
Yep. The usual, you know.
Yep.
Nothing too exciting to look at. So I'm gonna summon another creature.
Okay, what's the purpose?
To take me to this goddamn village.
Okay.
While protecting me.
While protecting you. So what does it do?
It's extremely fast.
Okay.
And not defenseless.
Not defenseless.
Yep.
Okay, good. Extremely fast, not defenseless.
There
Gotcha.
you go.
Okay, so this time you summon, drumroll, a horse! And it's extremely fast and not defenseless at all.
Yeah.
And you climb at it, and it starts galloping through the wilds with you on top of
Cool.
it. Yay!
Do I get to see the result of the fight between the giant spider and giant demonic horse?
You want to go there? You want to go back?
Huh? I mean, that's not what I can do because this horse it wasn't summoned for that purpose. But I don't see anything win or no.
If you just look throughout the trees, like probably the only thing you would see is several movements. You think those are movements of giant spider legs, but you're not sure.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Well, I guess on the way there, you say it's 2 days. I didn't tell this horse to stop at all, so I'm going to be riding this horse for a while. During all that time, if nothing happens, I'm just going to continuously summon unseen servants.
Unseen servants.
Yep, that's like, I don't know, 48 or something of them.
So, around an hour...
Actually,
yes?
I'll summon 3 uses of rations with the summon feast first.
Sure. So, you are on top of a horse. Let's say it even has a saddle for you.
Okay.
So you wouldn't fall immediately down. Because it's perfect, right?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, you summoning your feast. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. You have it. You're galloping through the wilds.
Okay. So that's 3 hours passed.
Okay. 3
Nothing happens,
hours
right?
passed.
Okay. I'd like to interject here. So do I make it back? Or am I back yet? Because we're quick.
Like, at the mark of 3 hours of his journey, you would be back, yes. But I would like for him to roll me another constitution.
Sure. Right.
Yes.
Poison. 11.
A couple of baths, not too much, not something that your food can't handle. So yeah, you eat up. Still feel dizzy, but yeah, can't do anything about that at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, can I
Yes.
Can I summon a creature that its main purpose is to suck all the poison out of me?
You can try.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So I'm going to summon like a creature. Its purpose is to
get the poison out of you.
Yes, through like what is it, like a leech, kind of just attached to me and slowly just start sucking the poison.
Okay, so leech out the poison out of you. Yes.
Yes, its purpose is to leech the poison out of me.
Yes,
that
good.
Sounds perfect. And
So?
of course, it is small.
Okay.
And it is not carnivorous.
Not carnivorous.
Yep. It doesn't eat meat.
Okay. Doesn't eat meat. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't eat meat.
Sure.
At all.
Sure. Let's go with that. Because I don't know what else I can put there.
Doesn't need meat at all.
Yep. Doesn't need meat to survive.
Nope.
Nope.
Doesn't need that. So yeah.
8. Well, I guess I can just summon a perfect one.
Okay. You summon a tiny thing. It looks more like a plant than of any animal. It's a greenish-like, almost like a slug. At first, as you summon it, you think, "Hey, probably it's a thing. It's going to do the job," and then it just like burrows into the horse.
I just look at it and like.
And the horse is just like. Yep. It's still running though.
Yep. I mean, it has
That's
to fulfill
good.
its purpose.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll summon another one.
Sure.
Because apparently, if I don't do this, I'll die before I get to the village. So, might as well try during my time there. There you go.
Aha! Finally. That is a creature of similar kind of proportion, but this one is slightly bigger.
Oh.
And it does attach itself to you.
Okay.
You feel a slight sting, like nothing too big, as if there's
like a
a
needle.
needle. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, you start feeling like that it's doing something. Definitely, it's doing something.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave it to do whatever it does. But yeah, I'm just now continuously summoning servants.
Unseen servants every hour. Yes.
Yep. Every hour.
Good. Good.
Oh, can I also contact spirits every hour? Technically, I can, because when I have an
yes.
hour, it refreshes it, right?
Yes. So, meanwhile, of course, the Jota, they arrive back to the hill.
Hooray!
What
Get to
happens
the
then?
hill. Sharpbeak would command them to finish the tunnel network in the hill. And after that, Sharpbeak would take some time to rest. It was a hard run.
Okay.
Yep. And he would get he would command the horde to start breeding because we need new members to join our pack.
Okay.
That's what happens in the hill.
So, yeah. It's orgy time, boys! It's orgy time!
Yep, basically.
Come on, let's do this.
So, hold on. What I'm planning to do, sir, just so you're informed, is level up and take fast reproducers.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm not trying to trigger replenish here, because I presume not enough time has even passed for that.
Yep.
So that's what I'm going to be looking to do.
So, fast reproduces, eh?
Yeah.
So where's that?
Oh, it's a nature's gift, and I'm getting it through hidden potential.
Mm-hmm.
And nature's gift is, or actually, fast reproducers is this.
Okay, so whenever you would mark off a ration, heal 1d4 damage. If you do nothing but rest for a full day, heal 3 dice 6 damage. Okay, so basically when you eat, you heal, and when you rest, you heal 3 dice 6.
Yes.
Like rest, I presume, like take camp.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, that's good. So, as you start reproducing fast.
Yeah. There's we get that like we get that panning scene out from the hill, and there's a bunch of like chirps that are like very faint.
Faint chirps. Faint chirps.
For like, I don't know, 10 minutes, and then all the females have all the fertilizer they need for all the eggs.
Probably, yes, but they like to repeat the process, I guess, since.
Oh, they take pleasure in it. See, that's where you made a mistake when making this character.
Did I make a mistake? I don't think I did any mistake. I didn't say explicitly that they did. So they're just fast reproducers.
Okay.
Anyways, does anything happen? Or do I get to level up and roll the heals?
Do you take watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, does the hour pass? Like, does it... Like, do I have time to level up before night sets it?
Before night sets in? Like,
Yeah.
you would be, like, on the brink of doing that as the night sets in. Basically. And yes, you are on a magical heal.
Okay.
So you're taking watch, yes?
Yeah, so I don't level up before take watch happens?
Not really, no.
Okay.
You would be just like about to do it. So I do want to see the wisdom.
Alrighty.
Just don't fail it, everything would be fine. Okay, so yeah, good. I presume one of the Jotas is taking watch, yes?
Yeah, yeah, definitely, like, poking his head out of the many different holes that are in the hill.
So, even though you are not really nocturnal, you do notice that the hill itself, it's almost like slightly glows a bit. And you almost see like the grass is even moving ever so slightly against the wind. You're not sure if it's like doing something, but it's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if trying to like poke at things, like look what's on top.
Describe that more in detail. Like, poke at things? Is the grass poking things?
The grass moves itself, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So as if it's like whiskers trying to sense something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what happens.
So, yeah, this Jota would go to Sharpbeak, wake him, right? Sharpbeak would then tell him, the one who saw it, and one other to go, like, outside and, like, inspect this issue, and if anything else happens, inform him. Sharpbeak remains within the hill.
Okay.
So two are going out, running around, just, like, looking.
So you're in the tunnels, basically, and two of your warriors go out to investigate the grass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So, you go out to investigate the grass, and yeah, you feel as if the grass under your feet moves. It tries to touch your feet a little bit, like ever so slightly. Like it's tapping on you, it's trying to understand, trying to feel you. What do you do?
The Jota, like, shake their paws like a cat wearing bag shoes, you know, as they step, but the scouts don't really, like, they just kind of wait for something, like, kind of wild to happen, right? Like, they're kind of uncomfortable, right? But, you know, they're just, like, looking about for just things, right? They don't take any like harsh action as the grass moves to caress them.
Okay, no harsh actions. That's good.
Yep.
For the grass. So I presume they're trying to avoid being entangled. Yes.
Oh, so okay, so this grass is like reaching out to like consume them almost,
Not
like it's
yet.
growing. So
But
not yet.
I
Meaning
would presume that they would resist that. Yes.
yes, they would
Good. How?
by running away
Good.
into the tunnels to inform Sharpbeak.
Good. Dexterity then.
Okay. Here.
All right. You can run,
Mhm.
but some of the grass would stick on your feet, and it would just basically move it to the tunnel.
To find some.
Well, few patches. Like it did try to like entangle you, so
And the fail state is they get entangled, meaning they can't move.
yes.
I'll take the entanglement. As they go to bound to one of the tunnel holes, they shriek, "Sharpbeak! Grass alive! Grass alive!"
All right. You want to really loudly proclaim that in order to everyone in the tunnel hear you, yes?
There are two of them.
Okay, yeah, I know. Shouting really loud, that would be probably Constitution. Your throat would be sore, definitely.
Is there anything loud outside right now?
Not really, it's nighttime.
So the hill is pretty big then.
I mean, it's big enough.
Big enough that a shouting person couldn't. Like, so, okay.
They're
Right.
in the tunnels, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll roll. Defy danger constitutione.
Okay. Well, their screams left unheard. As we tap back to Olaf, who's making his way with the horse through the night, their ride. And Olaf, I would like you to roll me wisdom.
Okay. 4.
4? Oh, you mean 4? Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
Well, here's the thing. My wisdom is -2. So
Oh, shit.
when you ask me to roll wisdom, just
Oh.
expect me to fail.
Oh, shit. That's bad. Like, why did you choose a permanent wisdom? Oh, my God. Alright. So, as you move on a horse, and I presume you start, like, summoning your unseen servants, yes?
Yep. And then sometimes, I guess they'll just like fly behind me or something because they have to remain close to me.
Alright. Are they flying? I don't think they are.
I mean, they have to keep up somehow. So
Do they?
I think so. Yeah. Just,
You can't do a simple invisible construct. You can do nothing but carry out. Pick up.
yeah. It has to. It has to keep up with me.
An unseen servant takes damage. Leaves your presence. Is intimidated displayed. Dropping out. Otherwise, unseen servant serves until you. Wait. Where does it say it has to be?
I mean, if it doesn't, then point of summoning them kind of not there.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they're flying. It doesn't say anything about that. It just says it carries items and, like, it
Okay.
appears as if they're
My bad.
floating.
My bad. This unseen servant is the most trashiest spell in this game compared to the D&D version of
I
it.
understand, but hey, if you would be walking, be fine. But yeah,
Nope,
that's
still trash.
it's not your biggest problem though.
Well, yeah, it's really not. It's really not the biggest.
Because yeah, like what happens is, as you are running through the forest, you feel as if the horse is getting yanked from over you, and you just like continue flying towards your direction, and the horse is kind of like, and you fly past. You just like land in the darkness of night. You try to look back. There's something that you can see through the light of the moon. The horse is getting like entangled by those trees you've met before, and it's getting torn to shreds.
Okay.
You can
Well,
hear
when I see that,
its,
I'm gonna start summoning.
yeah, yeah. You see its form dissipate from existence. It
Great.
tried. It tried.
Okay. So much for being perfect that is able to protect me. Sure.
No. You didn't say
no.
anything to protect you this time
Oh,
about the
Brandon
horse.
can correct me. I did.
About the horse, no. You said it's supposed to be not
it's super
defenseless.
fast,
Not defenseless.
able to protect me.
No.
Okay. Anyways.
You didn't say the last part. But yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, go ahead. This time it would be perfect.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I'm gonna summon a creature capable of burning down this entire forest. It is wreathed in fire and has fire abilities, and it is not any smaller than the size huge.
So... You mean another creature?
Yeah.
Or are you saying that you're gonna change what you want to summon? Because, like, you rolled and then you want to tell me what you summoned?
I did. I want to summon a creature that is
Yeah,
capable
I
of
get
burning
it.
down this
Because
forest.
I was thinking it works like first you say, then you roll? No? Yes, no? But yeah, who cares?
But does
So-
does that really matter?
It does.
It
Says
does.
it right there. When you summon a creature balance roll, say what it's for, one thing it's not, then roll it.
Okay, but I already finished what I stated.
I guess
say.
you can you can summon the creature to get you to the village to protect you, stuff like that.
I did not say that.
I thought you did, but okay.
No.
So you want to
The
summon
only
another
thing
creature.
I said
Okay, cool.
is that I summon a creature that is capable of burning down this forest.
Mm-hmm.
One thing it is that it has fire ability and is wreathed in, fire abilities.
Okay,
To
fine.
be able
Yes.
to burn down this forest.
Yes.
And
And
that it is not smaller than the size huge.
okay. So, in order to resolve that confusion, I think the best choice is to re-roll the thing and be done with it. Good. See? Dice love you. All right.
And the moment I finish summoning this creature, I'm summoning another one.
Good. So, you wanted to burn the entire forest, yes? And by
Yes.
the entire forest, you mean like what?
Every single creature living in it too. Literally the entire forest. Everything that is considered a forest that is attached to this forest that I am in right now. Burn it all down.
Could you like make a marker, like basically? I want to
No,
see.
it's literally
on the map.
entire forest.
Yeah.
Wherever
Just
I
like-
am right now,
Could you-
the
could you-
point of
could you make
origin
a
of
roller?
this fire.
Like I wanna see, like what do you consider forest?
Anything that has trees?
Anything that has trees.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So perfect for the job. It fulfills purpose and leaves. Good. So it's basically gonna be spiraling around and trying to burn everything. Yes. I presume that would be the best tactic.
Yep.
As far as I'm concerned. Okay. So, burn everything, kill everything. Yes?
Yep.
Good. Doing that. So, you would be, and I'll just like mark it down with the red one.
Mm-hmm.
Like around there. Like maybe even like on the edge. Like something like that. Yeah.
Sure.
Good. So you would be there. The creature you summon is a dragon, in fact. The red one.
Okay. Oh,
They love burning things. They do love burning things.
Remember, I'm summoning a creature right immediately after I finish this one.
I get that.
Because otherwise I'm going to die. So.
Yeah. So, let's see. What do you want to summon before you roll? Tell me.
Its purpose is to protect me.
Yes.
From fire. It is immune to fire.
Mm-hmm.
And it is not smaller than the size large. So I can fit in it or something.
Mm-hmm.
The point. Yep.
Okay. Roll it up.
9. It'll fulfill its purpose and leave.
Okay. It would definitely try. So it's a giant toad, large size, and immediately as you summon it, it slurps you inside. As you feel the heat kind of brush through all the things that are going about, and you trying to make sure that not burn completely to a crisp. As the red dragon soars in the sky and just raise hellfire on everything.
Beautiful. I love it.
Yep.
Well, I don't love it because I can't see it, so I'm just inside this
You can't
toad.
see it. You do feel like you smell like kind of burning toad a little bit.
But it's immune to fire.
It's not perfect. Not perfect. It'll probably protect you for a while. Maybe enough. But yeah, it definitely tries to fulfill its purpose to protect you.
Cool.
Definitely. And we'll just put it on a loop here, because burning the forest, it's going to take a long time. And yeah.
But it's going to leave this area soon.
Forest ambience goes to shit. Don't care about that. So yeah, like after around like maybe 10 minutes, you are no longer even hear it, but the toad's still there, so you think it might be dangerous.
Oh.
Then in about like 20 minutes from that, you see toad start to dissipate.
Oh. I immediately start summoning another one.
Yeah. You fall down to the ashes. You look about, and basically, it's just ash, all of it. And you see, around like 100 meters away from you, there's still some burning.
Perfect.
So probably that's why the toad didn't like immediately dissipate, because there was still burning
Fire
things
around.
under you. Yes, but right now, nothing's burning under you immediately. And you see as the dragon goes on a spiral and moves about there. Probably the village is gonna be like burned to a crisp.
It's already burnt to a crisp.
It's been destroyed, not burned. But yes, yes. Like,
see, now I can blame the dragon for destroying the village.
Exactly.
It's perfect.
Exactly. So, what do you summon? Tell me before you roll.
Well, I mean, okay, like as I'm summoning, I look around, right? Yes. I'm not in any danger right now. All the trees, grass, whatever around me is burnt to a crisp.
You think so? Yes.
And the fire is spreading outward from me and not towards me.
Yes.
Okay.
Like you think?
Well,
at this point, probably nothing bad is gonna happen, even though there's a lot of smoke around. There's a lot of it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so I'm gonna summon a creature, and its purpose is to provide me with a safe sleeping spot right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I want it, and it is, I would say, I'm gonna alter my purpose to be like, I'm able to like, sleep on it or in it, okay, while it's providing me a safe space to sleep, and it is very comfortable to sleep in. That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
And it is not
Safe, comfortable. Good.
Yeah, very comfortable. It is not I need to do this so that if I fail, well, not fail, but when is it not? I guess it is not smaller than large.
Sure. By all means.
Sure, let's go with that.
Let's go with that.
5.
Okay. Roll me that flat.
1.
No, he didn't roll 2d6, right?
He did, I think. Oh, no,
No,
you rolled damage. Why did you roll damage? No. Roll me flat 2d6.
Oh.
Yes. Oh,
Still
fuck.
failed.
Okay, then you roll damage.
Oh, I have to roll that 2.
Okay, so minus to maximum XP and, well, HP, sorry. And, yeah, permanent ability.
Okay.
What's this gonna be?
I'll be weak.
Okay. Death takes its toll on you. You feel your muscles wither and just... You become a husk of yourself, just like...
Yep. Try again. Same creature.
You try... just want to sleep comfortably, Death. Come on!
It'll be perfect.
Okay. So... you wouldn't believe that. But that's a giant toad.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Fun part is, it's a bit of a different one. And this one doesn't look too friendly at you.
Okay.
But it still swallows you.
Okay.
Well, at least if you don't do anything.
No. I'm gonna start summoning.
Okay, so basically, as you trying to do something, it's going to swallow you.
Okay.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So it swallows you. You're inside.
Okay.
Not really comfortable at the moment. Probably
Don't need to
you
be.
would be better staying outside of it. But
No, not
yeah,
really.
it's doing different things. So, you're summoning. What are you summoning?
I'm summoning a creature that will provide me with a safe sleeping spot, and that it is comfortable to sleep in, and that it is no smaller than the size huge
Okay.
from inside this creature.
Okay. So,
There
like,
you go.
your purpose is to summon it inside the toad, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay,
it'll
so
expand out and kill it while it's
expand out and kill it. Sure. Two things. First, probably Constitution against the containment of the toad insides, because it would try to digest you, definitely, as you summon. So, first Constitution against that. Probably don't want to fail it. Okay. So, and then, since the creature is basically bursting out and like landing on top of everything, and you would be just like kind of poured out through the thing, so there's definitely either Constitution or some other way, so you would try not to be like bursted out through the bones of the toad. Because yeah, like the pressure would crush the bones of the toad,
I failed.
but it can also crush the bones
failed.
of you.
I failed.
Would you say it's not nice to say last breath?
I don't know. It's up to you. Whatever you want.
Man. Man, that would be bad. But okay, let's be honest. Let's be honest. You're getting there. So,
Okay.
you have a choice. Either you roll for last breath, or you roll for the death thing that we have on your summon. Yeah, you have a flat roll, the custom one.
Okay.
And the consequence would be twice as harsh.
Sure.
Either this or that. You tell me.
I'll take the death roll.
Death roll. Custom one. Okay.
Yeah.
Flat 2d6.
Partial.
Okay. Partial is good. This time partial is slightly better. So we're not gonna touch your allies. Well, first reason you don't have any. But the second
Toad
one
is not my ally.
the second one is because, yeah, like, it was a bit weird to touch your allies. I agree with that. So this time, you gonna have, I think, yes, here we go. So it's, you roll a d6, and that would be minus to your next summon. So you basically roll d6, we multiply it by 2, that would be a minus to your next summon.
Okay. 4, 8. So I'm gonna summon and it's gonna fail.
Basically. Next
Yep.
next summon is
Nope,
gonna
I'm summoning
fail.
now. It's gonna fail. So I get EXP.
Okay.
Same thing.
Same thing. So
Yep.
death roll, please.
10.
Ah. That's better. That's better. So good thing is the only thing is gonna happen is that you're gonna have 2 non-permanent abilities.
Okay.
Non-permanent, but 2.
Okay.
So you choose them. Don't care.
Yep. Done.
And now, unfortunately, we have to switch to the Jodas.
Okay.
And sorry guys,
So-
but there's a dragon whose purpose
Yeah,
is to kill
outside.
everything.
Is to burn down the forest.
No. To kill
And all the
everything
creatures that
in
live
it.
in the forest.
Yes,
Yeah.
you live in the forest,
I know, I live in a hill. A magical hill.
which is in the forest.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's
it is.
okay. No, really.
There. Brandon. Tile has a tree on it, so it's in the forest.
Is it going to kill everything underground too?
It's supposed to, yes.
I live in the ground, not in the forest.
Which, just stop it, Brandon. You just
Stop
need to
what?
fight the dragon. Come on.
No.
Yes.
I was gonna dig deeper if I see a terrifying dragon burning everything. Sharpbeak says, "Dig deeper." Yes.
Okay.
Many holes to
So
leave.
the dragon lands.
Dragonland's where?
On a hill.
Okay, come on, Surge. Really? Like, before I see the destruction that the dragon is bringing, it immediately lands next to the hill? There
Well,
are no other creatures
okay.
in the forest?
First things first. Let's of course make sure you
Sure.
understand. You had one guy taking watch. He ran back
Yep.
at you.
Uh-huh.
He told you about the grass thingy. You said, okay, run back with the other guy, and
Yep.
then if anything's bad, you go back to me and you tail.
Uh-huh.
They didn't return.
Sure.
You didn't hurt their screams. So everybody's
Okay.
asleep. Nobody's taking watch.
I didn't say I went to sleep. I didn't say Sharpbeak sleeps.
And
Let's
he
say
doesn't
that.
sleep. Why?
Because he's waiting to hear back from them. He is concerned about the pack.
Sure. So does he want to go outside?
No.
No.
That's why he sent the scouts.
Okay. So he waits.
He waits.
Good.
And then he
Then the
hears
dragon
all
lands.
of this destruct. Okay,
Yeah.
the moment he summoned the dragon, there was the destruction, right?
I mean,
Like
there
all
was a
those
dragon
sounds
who
and
was
fire.
flying around. There was fire, yes. Definitely.
Yeah, and I would see, because it's nighttime. It's dark.
You are
I would
underground.
definitely see the fire.
You're underground. You're saying that you're underground and you're not going outside. That's what you're saying.
But there are tunnels leading to the outside. I would not see the
So?
warm glow of fire.
So you want to go outside.
No, hold on. Why would I not see the warm glow of fire from these tunnels?
The tunnels usually go up if you want to go out, right?
It's in a hill. There's not just one... Okay, I did describe a tunnel network, right? There's not just one tunnel. There are multiple tunnels that go within the flanks of the hill as well.
So it took your species couple of hours, well, not couple, okay, several hours, to make a complete tunnel work. That's what you're saying.
Why not? Like, I left 2 here.
Yes.
They would be working.
Okay, Brandon. It doesn't work like that. You don't have an entire tunnel system. Like, you have maybe a couple of entrances, yes. But, come on.
Okay, so even then, why wouldn't I see the warm glow of fire?
What I'm saying, yes, you see it now. There's a dragon on a hill. It burns shit.
The dragon started from where he was at.
Yes.
I would have time to react to this. The dragon just immediately teleport to me.
It doesn't.
That's what you're implying.
It doesn't teleport to you.
So I have time before the dragon reaches the hill.
About 10 minutes, maybe?
Okay, great. That's all I was looking for. Because it has to kill everything in the forest. I guess even the worms that are under the ground too, right? Because those live in the forest.
It's its purpose to kill everything in the forest. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So.
And as the fire, the warm glow of the fire and the shrieking of the dragon destroying the trees, annihilating the forest, echoes over the landscape, Sharpbeak would tell his kind to dig deeper and to make many exits, and then to scatter.
Scatter.
Yep. There would be... Actually, first, we'll do step by step. Dig tunnel deeper, right? Much deeper. And make exits. Those are the first 2 commands.
Sure. So you're starting to dig deeper. How are you digging? Let's go with that.
With our claws.
Step by step. Well, I understand that. I mean, like, you're doing it extremely fast. Like, where do you give the dirt? Like, what's happening here?
Like, wait. So,
are you trying to basically, like, go ham on it, like, doing it extremely fast? Or are you trying to do it proper? That's what I meant.
Yeah, we're trying to do it extremely fast. Extremely
fast. Okay.
Yes.
I presume that would be dexterity. Let's go with that.
Alrighty. Let's see here.
Okay. You can do it, but you would be strained to the point of, like, almost complete exhaustion. Like, you dug deeper. At this point, like, as per your want, as you stated to me, you want to dig holes out so your people could scatter, right?
We'll get there, but yes, I want multiple exits dotting the ground, like surrounding the hill. So multiple exits.
Yeah, multiple exits.
Something he wants, yes.
Okay, so how are you doing multiple exits? Once again, trying to strain yourself, yes?
So wait, hold on. Are we presuming I chose the choice?
No, I'm just asking.
All no?
Like, you can either do it and strain yourself, yes, giving you probably -1 for a day or 2. Probably for a day. Yeah, that would be appropriate. -1 ongoing, I mean. And after that, you tell me what you do.
So,
if you choose that, of course.
Alright, so if I don't choose it, it just means the tunnel's
you can choose not to dig,
it.
yes. You can choose not to dig.
Okay. I will choose not to dig.
Okay.
And because it's too taxing on the remainders of the board.
Yep, they've been boinking all day long.
Yes.
They're already quite spent. So
I think then what we'll do is
I would say there's 3 minutes until the
how
dragon.
much did I see from the hill? Like what hexes did I see?
What do you mean, what hexes?
Yeah, what hexes did I see from the hill?
Oh, you mean
Like-
when you first came to the hill?
Yeah,
Ah,
because you did describe a good vantage point far enough to see this village.
Yes.
Right, in this village.
yes, and the city on the south as well.
Did I see any of this?
Probably a little bit, yes. That would be a swamp.
Swamp.
Yes.
Actually, I think. Have
2
I ever
minutes.
been inside the cave? Okay, 2 minutes haven't passed.
I'm just
Have
saying,
I ever been inside
two
Olaf's
minutes
cave?
left until the dragon appears.
Have I ever been inside Olaf's cave?
Olaf, has he ever been inside your cave?
How deep is it?
Not very. It's like a bear's cave, so it's just like a little bit in.
All right.
Small bear's cave.
Sharpbeak would tell 2 members of his pack to go towards Olaf's cave.
Mm-hmm.
Sharpbeak would tell 2 members of his pack to head towards the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. So that's 4. I have 5 left, and Sharpbeak and the rest will wait here. That's what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So 1 minute before the dragon appears, your 4 members of your pack, like 2 of them, run towards him, basically, which is not that good. And 2 of them run to the side, basically, to the swamp.
Yep.
And he lands on the hill. So now, finally, music is appropriate. Finally,
Yep.
and he starts burning the shit out of it.
Okay, we flee to the opposite side that the dragon is upon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, actually, just describe like he's burning the hill. Like,
You flee to the other side.
Oh, hold on,
so you
hold
go
on.
out,
no.
and you
no.
you don't have the exit though.
So
You don't have anything dug out though.
you said there were multiple exits.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You said there was.
I said a
there were
couple.
multiple exits. A couple, which is 2.
Yes,
So,
but they're not
Where
on
are they?
opposite sides of the hill.
okay, where are they?
So they're not on opposite sides of the hill.
All right. So, are you saying that both of the exits are facing the dragon?
Not both. Not immediately. But they're
Okay.
around like
So
10
when
10 meters.
The
away from
dragon decides to burn the hill. Sure.
Sure.
So, like, describe this from Sharpbeak's point of view, right? Like,
Sure.
you hear the
By
dragon
all
breathe
means.
fire,
By all means. So, from Sharpbeak's point of view, you are inside a tunnel,
right?
and you hear
In the
that giant creature like burns things around. And do you know how napalm works?
Go ahead and elaborate. How does that work?
So, when a whole bunch of napalm, which is a highly flammable substance, goes into an enclosed space, what happens in an enclosed space is that first the difference in like oxygen dispersion, because yeah, to burn you need oxygen and stuff like that, like all the oxygen burns out, it starts to like shrink, the pressure drops really badly, and what happens to people inside the enclosed spaces, which usually like caves or buildings that are like highly protected, for example, if people would be holding position. So first, the intense drop of pressure would basically start a reaction from your body that would start, well, it doesn't know how to react immediately, so it doesn't stop itself from producing the same pressure it did. So you would be starting to expand yourself, basically. Your blood vessels would start popping. And the second, you would be starting to suffocate. And the third, of course, is that probably some of the burning, because of the heated temperature all around you, would start to burn you. So yes.
Okay, so
That's
I
what
am
happened.
beginning to feel lots of heat.
And the popping of blood vessels and the
Okay, so I die.
oxygen.
So what you should
deprivation.
have said is, the dragon lands, he breathes fire, and you die. Not what do you do, right?
Not really. Not really. There were ways. At least if you would be running somewhere outside of the forest.
Okay. Sure.
But yeah.
So Sharpbeak and the pack die. They don't have a chance. Correct. Unless you were going to give me a chance to act.
So, that's why I just like all inclusively just continued to ask you what do you do while it was coming towards you.
Yep.
And
When
I was
the dragon
thinking,
lands.
like, hey,
Go ahead.
hey, you can do something, right?
Yeah.
You can maybe run away. Maybe.
Yeah.
That would be good.
All right. That's fine. I'm just asking. Like when the dragon lands and breathes fire, they're
So.
dead. Correct.
So, two of you are on the way to the swamp.
Correct.
Two of you.
Yep.
So technically, not all of you are dead. Sharpbeak is dead, yes.
Yes.
But the two are not dead yet.
Mhm.
So, they're making their way to the swamp
Yes.
in order to make sure that they go there safely, because yes, dragon is going spiral. Like, you know, like first it burns this, then it burns like this,
Yeah.
this. So that's its purpose. That's what it wants to do, basically. Like, it doesn't want to burn the swamp. It's not supposed to. It doesn't need that. Just the forest. So, after it burns that, it takes flight. Once again, it flies up. And your guys need to roll me wisdom, because they need to travel through the night and like not encounter bad things. That's your encounter.
Double sixes. Here we come. Single six. What happens?
Okay. So. Now we just like switch out the dragon a little bit less and go to Olaf for a moment. Olaf. What's up, dude?
I don't know. This frog should have followed me, and I'm inside of it, sleeping.
Ah, yes. So,
Or whatever big creature that is popped out of the other frog.
so, big creature popped up the other frog. You have 2 abilities, not permanent, but quite nasty. So, the big creature. It looks more like a manatee than anything else.
Cute.
Slightly furry for a manatee, but still probably going to be nice. Like if you like go to the side of it, it's really like comfortable and nice, and you kind of try to cling towards it a little bit. And you're just like, hey, like it is supposed to work, right? Big manatee creature, really gonna help me. So yeah. Question is, do you just sleep?
Yeah. I'm gonna drink my other 2 potion to get rid of the 2 temporary one.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna climb on top of this manatee and then sleep on his blubber.
Okay. So that's what you do. All right. Well then. The 2 remaining Jodas.
The last survivors of their glorious kind.
Yes, glorious.
Indeed.
So yeah, slightly closer to the dragon though. So, even though, as they run towards the swamp, they understand that the dragon is not currently interested in them, and is flying on, like, in a spiral, as he used to. They do notice that they are coming up to the mounds. You remember the mounds?
Yes. The one with the seagull?
The mounds between the trees, yes. And, like, as they run by, they understand that, like, somehow, they just, through the night, they missed the thing that, hey, now we're around mounds. And we just not sure what we're going to do here, because, like, nothing bad happened yet. But, yeah, those mounds. Like, they
What are
just
we gonna
noticed
do?
that.
No, keep running. Go, go. We died a dragon. Go, faster.
Okay. You want to run really fast through the mound.
Correct.
Yeah. Do you make an attempt to, like, wiggle around them, or you just run through them, like, don't care?
I thought I was, like, within the mountains already.
No, not within the mounds. It's just like, so, I'll describe it to you again. So, among the trees, like, in between the trees, there are mounds, like, around 2 feet high. So, you were running.
We go around.
Yeah, you were running through the forest, and you just through the shock and what is happening. You just didn't notice that you crossed in that territory, and now you are just like, all the way you look around, there are those mounds.
Yep.
So you wanna
We skirt them with our flighty forms.
Flighty?
Yeah, flighty. Not flying, but flighty. Quick.
Sure. So, you want to run around them. Okay. You do understand that it would make your passage very slow. Because first you need to make sure you run around them. Then there's the darkness of the night. And then there's the dragon.
We'll bolt through them instead.
Okay. Bolting through.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, as you run on top of one of the mounds, and you run past it, and you start hearing a thing, like, sort of a burrowing noise. You would do it if you would be burrowing. And you see the mound around you, if you look back, of course, to the sound, it kind of falls flat. It's just like...
We keep going as fast as our little bodies can take us.
Okay.
Like 2 rockets turtling across the mounds, bounding and leaping, hearts pumping.
Okay,
That's
so you're basically like moving through all the mounts, like don't care.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay. Okay. So, as you run, you notice that there's a slight vibration in the ground, like as if something is shaking it a little bit. So you continue running, yes?
Yes. Nothing except for immediate confrontation will stop them at the moment.
Okay. Well then, something bursts out of the ground and tries to eat them both. What do you do?
They dart in separate directions.
Separate directions.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, if it's in front of us, they would split up. If it bursts behind us...
It would
like,
be under you.
Flight is... Okay, yeah. They just keep running as fast as they can. They bound and leap.
So you basically want to, like, dodge as it tries to eat you. Okay, sure. By all means. Let's see how it goes. I presume it's dexterity.
Alrighty. Let's see how it goes. Not so well.
Okay. So. Roll me 1d2.
Sure.
Okay. One of you is eaten.
No.
The vibration does continue
Yep.
as you running through. I presume full speed. You don't stop.
Nope.
Okay. Another thing tries to eat you.
Still running, kicking,
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
Just flailing their limbs
I
as
guess
fast as it can.
I guess dexterity again.
Yeah.
Okay. You can dodge it, but it would chuck you to the side, so you would basically be flown around to one of the trees and you would hit it, which would unfortunately like slightly break your leg. And you
taking it.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm dead.
Sure. You slightly break your leg. You're really slow. You're just like, my legs. Ah. So what do you do?
It continues. Actually, I think the last thing it does is, yeah, if its leg is broken, am I still within the mounds?
Yes. Well, not within the mound.
You said I hit a tree.
Yes, you hit the tree. Yes.
And the trees are outside the mounds. So,
I
have
mean,
I traversed them?
like not outside, they're around the mound. But yeah.
They're around the mounds. Alright, it would keep moving then. I actually think it would so I'm still within the mounds. How much more distance do I have to, like, cross? What's it looking like?
From what you can say, you don't really know. It's dark, and last time you've been here, you spent like almost half a day walking around them.
Alright, so this last little Joda is going to dig a tunnel amidst the the roots of the trees, because whatever had jumped it must have been large. It thinks that it could hide out here.
Dig.
Yep.
Okay. Like you can still feel the vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
And you're digging.
Yes. The Joda thinks that the roots of the trees can stop the creature.
Okay. So it tries to eat you.
Okay. Did the roots stop it from doing so?
Not really.
Alright. So
what
describe
do you
that in
do?
more detail for me.
Sure. Have you seen Tremors?
No.
Okay. Imagine a worm.
Yeah.
Probably around a large size.
Uh-huh.
And it burrows through the ground pretty fast.
Right. Okay.
Like it's good at it, really good. And
Uh-huh.
the way it does it is just basically like eating everything in its way. Just like...
Gotcha.
So, yeah, the roots go. And basically it reacts to you like digging.
Yep.
And it like bursts outside of the ground and to eat you.
Alright. Then the Jota would flail its arms and bite down at it as it surges upwards.
Bite down at it.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Hack and slash.
Alrighty.
Nice. Nice.
It's 3.
Good. So, first of all, you definitely changed the appetite of this one. Like, it just burrows down and you feel like it's not gonna disturb you too much. But yeah, like, during your run, you touched more than one mount, so probably there's more of them coming. What do you do?
It would say, yeah, it would release a falcon screech, try to terrify the creature that just tried to attack it. It's pretty happy with its display of power. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And the Jota would, with its big claws,
Uh-huh.
not big claw, big for it, it would try to climb the tree.
Okay. Okay, you better do it fast, man. Better do it fast.
Alright.
Because
let's do
yeah,
it fast.
standing there and screaming just makes more sound. You do know that.
Let's do it fast. Look, the Jota aren't aware of this.
Okay, good. That's stupid.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Let's make it simple. Dex is gonna save you. I understand. Okay, good. You could do it, but you do it almost at the last moment, and You feel if you jump on the tree, they're gonna start attacking the tree.
Okay.
Or you
That's
could
fine.
probably,
Or what?
or you
Like
could,
they attack me?
or you could just try to jump off the tree, like use the tree as a place of purchase, like jump off the tree, back on the ground, like they would attack the tree at the moment, but you would have a moment to react, do something else.
So if I'm on the tree and they start attacking it, like I'm still on the tree.
Yeah, you are
yes?
still on the tree. Yes.
Yeah, I'll take I'm still on the tree, but they're attacking it.
Okay. So you're still on the tree. They're attacking it. Basically, you see as they like chime couple of big chunks of its trunk. It starts like slightly leaning down to the ground, not too much.
Yeah. The furs on the Jota's back stand up on end, and it shrieks at them, trying to get them to back down to intimidate them.
You shriek at them.
Yep, I shriek at them.
Oh boy. More sound. Yeah. Okay. That does provoke them in a opposite way. They want to attack more, basically. So yes, the tree suffers even more, and it starts like to slightly move towards the ground. It's like
as the tree begins to fall, the last Jota will take a bounding leap as far as it can from its attackers.
All right. Like how you doing? Like a really strong jump, like just like just in one jump, like covering a lot of distance, or are you doing something else?
I try to gain some momentum with my good legs and then jump.
Good legs. Yeah, good legs is a problem. But okay, yeah, let's try doing it.
I got 3 good legs. So
yeah.
This is Dex?
Yeah, this is Dex.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. You take a lot of cover. You jump out. And you reach almost next to another tree. Almost next to it. Like, you would be like around a half a meter away from it. But yeah, there's still mounds around.
The Jota curls up. Actually, no, it kind of slowly backs up to the tree. Actually, I said I'm a meter away, 3 feet.
Sure.
Correct.
Yeah.
I stay put. I stay put.
You stay put. Okay.
Yep, the last Jota stays put.
Okay.
Getting its beak ready. Its claws kind of ching come out.
Staying put.
Waits tensely.
Waits tensely. Okay, so what's your purpose here? What do you want to do?
I am waiting for one of those things to burst out and eat me. I'll have to bite it and teach it a lesson.
Oh my god. Okay! Like, if that's the thing, like, you just, like, slightly, like, unsheathing your claws, yes? Like, trying to sharpen them on the ground, just like, I'm ready for you bitches.
No, the claws just come out.
Okay.
The Jota waits. Doesn't
They
even move.
just come out.
As the tree falls.
Okay. So. A couple of minutes pass. You hear the burrowing getting, like, less intense. Slowly, just starts to dissipate a little bit. And then you see several mounds form themselves around the trees. It's like ground rising up. You're standing there still.
Yep. The Jota curls up and does the equivalent of making camp under the tree.
Equivalent of making camp under the tree.
Yep.
Do you take what?
No, but I do rest to consume a ration. Do I not?
Do you rest? Like, resting would be like several hours, yes? Well,
let me look up the make camp move. Because I could get more Jodas if the wording is correct.
that would be completely silly, and I wouldn't allow
Hey,
that.
I gotta. They're fast feed producers, man. You
With
leave
what?
one and suddenly there's a horde.
With what?
Maybe there are more.
No.
Maybe they're
what?
asexual. Hey,
Okay, so
maybe he's had a couple eggs with them.
Well, obviously, the Jodo reproduce through mitosis. So,
Yeah, now they do.
So
Without a consumer ration, I get 1d6 HP.
whenever you're supposed to consume a ration, yes.
Yes, but I
So-
settle into rest and consume a ration. So I'm settling into rest, I consume a ration,
So
and more
making
Jodo
camp,
emerge.
yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So making camp works like you make camp. If something happens, you need to be taking watch in order to notice it. If you don't taking watch, you're not noticing it.
But when I would consume a ration,
If you
I get 1d6
if you're
HP.
taking watch and you're the only person there, you're not exactly making camp.
No.
You're constantly observing your surroundings, right?
Uh,
So you want to instead make camp, yes?
I'm making camp, and I'm consuming a ration, and since I'm a scavenger, I can just grab a worm, or chew out the grass, and 1d6 Joda.
It doesn't count as a ration though. It just says that you're not supposed to consume a ration.
Yeah, exactly, so I don't have to. But when I would consume a ration, which I don't have to eat a ration, means I get 1d6 HP.
So, once again,
Mhm.
so we would be like completely fair to your character. So
Sure.
scavenger, yes? That's one of your
Yes.
traits. So you
Yes.
can always find food, even bears. You never need to worry about rations. So that's good.
Correct.
Yes?
Mhm.
So you have a ration, you want to consume it and make camp,
Yes.
not taking watch. Yes?
Well, I would take watch as well.
How?
Only one shift. The first one.
So you're not making camp.
I am making camp. I'm taking the first watch.
It's not how
Just
it
4
works.
hours. Yes, it is.
It's not.
Yes, it is. So if I was a human, which is fine, I could make camp and take the first watch. I would sell into rest and consume a ration. Would I not?
Well, you want to consume a ration as you taking watch. I
Yeah, why
presume.
not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I nibble at the grass,
Sure.
because I'm a
sure.
scavenger.
Yeah, you're trying to eat something. Good, good. That's good. So, wisdom.
Something approaches,
Oh yeah,
and I'm not moving.
I know.
Okay. See the wisdom. Okay,
So,
what happens?
you notice that soundtrack in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't go anywhere. Well, it makes another circle, basically.
Right.
Spiraling, you know. That's how it goes.
He makes a break for it! If it's approaching him, that is.
Not really.
I mean, not really.
You failed
What do
that.
you mean, not really?
You don't notice it! I don't know how, but you don't!
So, would you like me to roll last breath? You're
yes.
just trying to kill all the Jonas, sir.
Yes, please. I'm not trying to. You just...
Yes, you are!
You're just doing some ridiculous shit!
You just want them dead, Serge!
Oh,
Alright.
God. Oh my god.
Come on! You know, I blame you, Bill, but I also blame Serge, because he really wanted that to happen.
Come on, mate.
don't blame
So
me.
they die! No chance to level up? No chance to heal? Alright, they're dead. You got them, Serge. You killed every last one. You got him.
You almost made it to the swamp.
Sure. Sure.
Need it not to run on the fucking mounds.
Yeah. the creatures that are sensitive to pulse vibrations and.
You were
and
small.
sound.
If you didn't run on top of them, they wouldn't notice you. For fuck's sake.
I had to do it on to demands. They're 8 intelligence.
Good.
But you wanted them dead. That's okay.
They're
dead. All right.
I specifically ask you, like, do you go around the mounds? Like, never mind.
Oh yeah, if I go around the mounds, that just means the dragon immediately kills me. So.
Not immediately. Okay, never mind.
Oh, pretty much immediately.
Never mind. Never mind. So.
You got them. They're dead.
The new day. Good morning, Olaf. As you just don't feel the warm and fuzzy fur around you anymore.
Ah.
Yes.
I know. It disappears. I just falls like a feet, hit the ground. Like.
Yeah, and it's you slightly rise up from the ground, and you just take a couple of breaths, and you immediately start choking a little bit, like. So much of ash and smoke in the air, like you wouldn't imagine.
Huh.
You can still see the fire in a far north a little bit.
Far north.
Yes.
So all this time, I assume that right now the fire has made cleared the path for me to see. Right.
Yeah, mostly.
It's just flatlands now, most of it. Yeah.
Yeah, just burned to a crisp.
I'm a day away from the village, so I don't suppose I can see it yet. With no trees or anything blocking the way.
You don't see it
just
immediately.
flatland.
No.
Okay.
You don't even see fire in that direction. Like the fire you could see would be. Let me draw it for you so it would be easier. The fire would be around there. But that's about it. Like, you don't immediately, see any fire more, in any direction.
Okay.
Like, it looks like it just burning there, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see a dragon in the sky, at least from where you are. From where you are, you don't see anything. But, yeah, the only fire around is right there.
Okay. Well, with that the case, I'm just gonna I'm still days away. Yeah, I'm gonna summon a creature to carry me towards the village.
Sure.
Yeah.
So what's its
I want it
special
purpose
qualities? Yes.
Is to carry me to the village.
Yeah.
North of here. I obviously it is extremely fast.
Okay.
And you know what? I'll say that it's not
what?
I don't know. I don't know what it isn't. I guess it's not dumb?
Okay. Sure.
Sure.
So, take you to the village. It's really fast. It's not dumb.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. 7.
Okay.
It'll fulfill its purpose and leave.
Okay. So. You summon a giant turtle.
Okay.
It's sturdy. It's good. It's ready for you to climb up.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll climb up.
Yep.
How big is it? Is it giant?
It's around large size. It's around
large size turtle. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna climb up to the top of its shell.
Yeah.
And then sit cross-legged.
Yep.
And
yeah.
Eat
moving
some
towards the
food.
village. It's good that you're eating.
Yeah.
But, you know, this whole ash thing, it's really starting to get to you. It's a bit hard to breathe.
Yeah.
So
Obviously,
what do you about
I eat first, and then
Sure.
I'm gonna tear some fabric and like make a makeshift mask over my face.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
All right. So,
if that doesn't work, I'll do something else. But
by all means, by all means. So, what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna set up a pause. So
I mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a flat 2d6. So.
I understand. I understand. So
Okay.
we return back from a long pause, and Olaf, as he's riding on his new mount and seeing the burnt to a crisp remains of what probably was a village, but you can almost see nothing, just vague shapes of things that used to be structures, burned almost completely to a crisp, as the realization of the magnitude of chaos and pain and just like uncontrollable suffering that he can wreak, it just hits him. And he thinks to himself, man, like that's too much. That's not reliable in any way.
Oh, you know what'd be cool?
Yes.
Remember, I did say this turtle wasn't dumb. So maybe it can talk to me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So we're just slowly moving through this land, and this turtle just turned its long head back towards me.
It's just
And it's
like,
"Hello."
you know, man. It's just if you caused that, that's not cool. I mean, if you're in all that summoning jazz, I would advise you to stick to some smaller things, you know. Like some people, they just do columns. Some people do like unseen servants, you know. It's controllable. It's contained.
I just nod my head as the wise words of this very wise turtle speaks to me.
Hey, I'm actually starting to like this. Never mind. Keep it up. The nice ashes beneath my feet feel nice.
So yeah, like you jump down and you decide to act on what the turtle wanted you to do, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I contemplate it, and I'm like, you know what? Giant wise turtle, you are indeed very wise and right. If I have this amount of power, maybe destroying stuff is too easy. Maybe I should attempt at building. So, yeah.
Summons
And then-
creature to build you a fortress full of followers.
And then I will use my power and just, I guess, just contact Death to make this proposition to him that he can have his little powers back in return, that he restore me to who I was before, my powers, and allow me to form the elements into Gollum, so I don't have to use his powers anymore.
Yes. So
Since
describe.
he's so petty that he would kill people just by using his powers.
Yeah. So describe to me, like, how does it look when you try to contact death itself?
It's a little bit more work. You know, I usually just look at a point and just, you know, squint my eyes a little, maybe, and then just a swirl of energy or swirl in space appears. This time, maybe like I have to put out both my hands and like focus on a point for like a minute or two, and just instead of just swirls of just like warping of space, just like the darkness or the ash. Ooh, yeah, the ash around me swirls into like a whirlpool, and then on the ground, and then slowly from that whirlpool, you see like death just rise from it.
All right. So yeah, you do see the silhouette of death kind of appear. The atmosphere becomes slightly chilled and tense. It looks at you. What do you want?
I take in a deep breath and sighs out. It appears that I have used your powers too much and wreak too much havoc. So, I want to make a deal. you can have your powers back. In return, you restore me to my original self. One that existed before I received your power.
I would accept your bargain. But you would never be able to summon anything from beyond the Black Gates again. I would take the ability to comprehend even the knowledge that is required to do so from your very mind.
Very well. Then you should also destroy that cave, because all my research is there.
It's already done.
Oh, good. Why am I not surprised?
Then the death raises its skeletal hand towards you in order to seal the deal.
Sure. I just stand there and wait for it, and then like nothing happens for a few seconds. So, and I say, "Oh, do I need to touch you or something?" And then, oh, okay. I reach out my hand and shake his hand.
All right. As you do so, your necroed out hand starts to restore itself. You feel your confusion fade away. You feel your body reinvigorated, but then you start feeling as if the time starts to move backwards. You see yourself as if from some distance. You see yourself landing on a turtle. It's talking to you, but it's in reverse. You're moving through a turtle, then there's a manatee, it's furry, like why would it be furry? Then there's a dragon, it's flying, then there's a toad, you're inside of a toad, it's digesting you, why would it be digesting you? Then a jump in time, you see a hill, you see some raccoon chickens around you, what is happening? Then you turn back again, you see a burned out village in front of you, some dead people, smashed heads, a barbarian is yelling. Then you turn back, you hear the noises that irritate you, you're in the cave, you're writing things, but you're writing them back, you're raising them as they do, like you're not sure how this is happening, but then you jump back again, you see yourself trying to go towards some cave to find solitude, but actually you're going backwards. Each step you're taking backwards, you're not sure what you're doing, and then it's just gone. You just stand there in the middle of a wasteland. You don't remember why did you come here. Like, you were thinking about starting some experiments about summoning creatures. Oh yes, summoning creatures. No, the golems, was it? Yeah, probably golems. You distinctly think that there's something you know about summoning golems. Then you look about and you see a turtle walking in the distance. Then it slowly starts to fade away. You blink a couple of times, you blink hard. Some of the ashes from the air get to your eyes, you cover them for a moment. You're just like, what happened here? And yes, this is where we're going to stop for the day.
Hooray!
All right. So, even though there's only one of you, but we will ask the questions.
Absolutely.
So you would have some XP. So first of all, did we learn anything new about the world?
There's a magic hill with grass.
We learned that last time.
Eating. No, we didn't. Not the grass part.
Grass part. Grass part
Yes.
about the world. Okay, good. Did we loot a memorable treasure? Or valuable?
The ability to summon golems.
No.
I don't think I did. No.
I tried.
Okay. So, did you defeat a powerful enemy? You know, like everyone in the forest.
A rock,
dragon
you
did
know,
that.
and the dragon just killed everything.
Yep.
Due to me.
Yep,
So,
I
yes.
think that's legit. Good, good.
Okay.
And,
Oh, even everything beneath the forest too. Don't
Yeah.
forget that.
yeah, yeah. And the surprise achievement for this session was to destroy a village completely.
Oh.
And you managed to
yay.
do it! Like
Accidental achievements.
I didn't think that you would destroy it completely, hence the achievement part, but yes, yes you did.
Is that just 1 XP?
Yes.
Alright, cool. What else?
Okay, so you do have your alignment. Did you fulfill it?
Bring something evil into the world that other people have to deal with. Let's see here.
Everything in the forest.
Dragon. We got death. We got that giant
Good.
spider that's still alive somewhere out there.
Good.
Actually, probably got killed by the dragon, actually.
Probably, yes. But, once again, like I think I stressed it before, but I will repeat that. Since you fulfilled your alignment, you can change it.
Well, I mean, it still fits if I'm gonna
I'm just saying you have the ability to change it next session if you want. But yeah.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it.
Sure. All right.
I don't have to.
All right. So that out of the way, the experience is there, and that would be concluding our session for today. And
Cool.
we'll
I think I
see.
can level like 3 times.
That
so
would be good. And we'll see where next session would take us. Maybe the Jotas would make a comeback. Maybe they won't. Maybe something else would emerge. Because right now, I think the purpose and the goal of Olaf slightly changed. Alright.